Welcome to this week's episode of the Catch Up. We are going to be talking all about Twinkl Online today. So there are a million resources out there for teachers, whether you are a homeschool teacher, an actual teacher in a school, in a classroom, whatever kind of teacher you are, a casual relief teacher, any type of teacher in the world. You guys know that there are a million different educational resources out there. There are so many. Well, over the years of my teaching career, I have found that the best one by far is Twinkl Online. Now, I have a subscription, which is the ultimate subscription. In a minute, I'm going to take you for a tour just to show you guys what's in there, what you can do. It's got so many different things, which we'll all go over. However, I just want to let you guys know this is not a paid presentation. It's not sponsored by Twinkl. This is just the whole point of the Pink Paperclip crew and the Pink Paperclip blog is just so you guys can live your best teacher life and to share all those resources from one teacher to another. All right, well, there's so much to get through with our Twinkl tour today, guys. Let's get to it. All right, so first of all, you have your main resources up here. So we are at twinkl.com.au. That's the Australian one, which is why we've got our Australian resources here. And you've got your early years, different primary areas. Now, I'll show you the secondary in a minute. You've got students with special needs. So as you can see, have a look. There are so many different areas of support, even staff support, things like that. Lots of visual prompts, social stories, all for different areas of the classroom, including Auslan, which is really important to include as well. Then we've got our English as a second language, and you've got our Twinkl Create, which I will show you as well in a minute. But as you can see, this is just general English, and it's really fantastic just because there's so many different things here. And if we wanted to, let's have a look. As you can see, this is Foundation to 2. There are so many different types of resources here. There's activities, there's lesson plans, there's cues, visual cue cards and things like that. I've gone into the popping punctuation PowerPoint for you guys. So when you actually click on these, I'll show you. So we can see here, I'll get rid of that. When you click up on a resource, they have so many other related resources, which is absolutely fantastic because it just gives you an idea on how to continue to build those really rich lessons, no matter what topic you're doing. And it's really good to see what other people have paired with this particular activity that you've already gone into. Okay, so this one here is all about popping punctuation. And when you actually click on a PowerPoint, the best thing is, and I'll show you because I've already done this one, see how it is a normal PowerPoint. When you put the display prompter up, it will still act completely normal with all the different transitions and stuff. But let's say hypothetically one of the things you didn't like because it just didn't really suit your class, or you just wanted to change it or add something that maybe was missing. This is a normal PowerPoint presentation. They all are, so you can just change it and tweak it as you see fit. And it might look slightly different just like this because there are different transitions and stuff involved. Particularly, they have some really great fun in the morning activities and games through PowerPoint that they have on Twinkl. So just check it out in the display when you hit the display just down here. This is what starts the official slideshow of this presentation. So have a watch of it first when you have a PowerPoint and then see which ones you need to tweak. Okay, so let's have a look at, let's just do telling the time. We'll do a quick search. And so this section here will always come up when you have a search. It's all of the related searches and things that you could go to just to filter it a bit more. And I love how visual and colorful Twinkl is. Well done to Twinkl. It is amazing. And if there's something you can't find when you're looking at all these different lessons and continuing down, if for some reason you can't find anything, it shows you some of the images you can have access to if you want to create something yourself. And we'll have a look at Twinkl Create in a minute. But again, this is Australian resources. If we wanted to filter it by F to 2, or let's do 5 to 6, why not? Let's do that. So we've got 5 to 6. You can still see there are so many different things. It even crosses over to different languages and stuff, which is awesome. So we've got lots of different elements and worksheets and activities. Let's go down to F2 because telling the time is probably more visual in terms of that year level area. But if we wanted to do PowerPoints, you can see all the different PowerPoints. And as you can see, there are some ebooks, and ebooks are absolutely fantastic. So with ebooks, if we have a look at, so this is the Cautious Caterpillar. Again, if we've gone into this, there are so many different other ebooks that we can look at. Now, I actually use these for online learning because I popped them up on the screen, shared it with the kids, and we went through it. And then you can actually record, when you can record your screen for online learning, they can find the alphabet, they can find keywords. You can really differentiate these in so many different ways for so many different levels. So it's really fantastic. And they actually look like this. So once you download it onto your computer, it's actually like a proper book. So you can just see it just keeps going, and it's really great. So you can have a look at all the different text and stuff, really pointed out to the kids. And there's different functions here as well. All of these ebooks that they have come in PowerPoint form too. So if your internet isn't as fantastic, or if you want to save it as a PDF, once you've put it into PowerPoint, you can do that too. So there's ebook versions of all of these ebooks, obviously, but there's also the PowerPoint versions as well. Okay, so we've had a look at telling the time, all the different resources and stuff like that. Let's have a look, and I'll show you. This is the secondary. So this is Twinkl Beyond. So to access all of these different things, you just pop them in the search bar. But Twinkl Beyond, as you can see, it's got all your different units of work. So KS3 and KS4 are like your upper. So you've got KS1, KS2, which is your lower primary and your primary. KS3, KS4 is Key Stage 3, Key Stage 4. So they're your high school years. But we've got all the different topic areas here, different units of work, as you can see. And there's other bits and pieces here for you to use. So don't think this is just for primary school and lower years. It is also for upper school. Now in here, if we typed in Twinkl Create, we would have Twinkl Create pop up. I've done this just to save time because otherwise this would be going for like 45 minutes. We don't have that long. But you can see that there's a whole bunch of templates here. There's things that have already been created which you can tweak, or you can create your own. So let's go into here, and you can see you can add text. This is a banner, so you can add text. You can add so many shapes. You can add like a million images and backgrounds. So let's quickly add a background. We'll change the color. Let's go to the next one. This is Twinkl Report Writer, which is fantastic. So all you need to do here is you pop in a name. Let's do Adam. We'll do Australian curriculum because that's just what we're doing. And you can put your own comments in here just by adding a topic and then adding your comments and stuff. These are some of mine that I've just been, popping in over time. But then you have these pre-programmed ones, and they all have, as you can see, they've all got the different strand that it particularly covers part of the Australian curriculum. So what you would do, whatever year level it is, you would just make sure you look at that particular topic area, find that strand, and then it has a lower, middle, and upper for you. So let's go lower, and we'll just let's do this just for the sake of it. So anyway, when you click on the plus button, it creates it down the bottom, and you don't want to have Adam is doing this, Adam is doing that, Adam is doing this. When you do your report comments, you want it to really read well, so always read it out loud. But if we right click, you can change it to he. So Adam is beginning to understand that people speak a range of languages. He is able to recognize the differences between standard Australian English and other language. So what I would do is then copy to the clipboard, and then you can just paste it to your Word document, your Google Docs, or you can pop it into the platform that your school uses to write reports. Once you've popped it in whatever document or platform, always read it just in case there's a spelling error or anything like that. Okay, now at the very bottom of the Twinkl website, you can see there's a bit of a breakdown here. So you've got all the different tools, so displays, calendars, things like that. You've got all the different resources. So you can just see there's so many different things. Wellbeing, there's, handwriting stuff, book clubs, lesson plans, all that sort of thing. There's Twinkl Home. So if you are a homeschooler, this area is totally for you. And you can use all the other stuff, but this is fantastic for you to use, particularly just because it's for home education, as you can see. There's Twinkl Parents. So, if you want bits and pieces to recommend to your parents, or if you are a parent, this is fantastic for you as well, just with different bits and pieces. If you are a graduate teacher, there is a whole section for you as well. So not only can you use all the other things that Twinkl has to offer to help you with placement and assignments at uni, all that sort of stuff, this is designed for you guys. So you can have a browse through all of those different things. And finally, if you are a relief teacher, so a CRT, casual relief teacher, again, you can really narrow it down even further or create something. But here we go. You have all your bits and pieces that you might need just for different year levels, just so you've got your own little teaching kit. Well, I hope you enjoyed our tour of Twinkl. Remember that this wasn't a sponsored post or anything like that. Twinkl has no idea that I'm doing it. I just wanted to share with you guys because, that's what the Pink Paperclip is all about, living our best teacher life and just sharing with one another the things that we've done that really help along the way. And this is one of those things that has really, really helped along the way, particularly with online learning and everything and all the different things that we can do for our lessons these days. It is just fantastic. So I think I've said enough about Twinkl. I've showed you guys heaps. Have a browse. You can have a look at it. I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but you can actually have a look at it as well without a subscription. But I just wanted to show you guys a bit more of like what you have access to with the report writer and the Twinkl Create and all the other stuff that comes with it. So anyway, I hope you have an awesome rest of the day. And no matter what stage of teaching you guys are in, whether you are still studying, a graduate, you've been teaching for ages, or even if you're homeschooling, just, have confidence in yourself. Every single time a door closes, another one opens. And, your students will know just how much heart and love you are putting into the work that you're doing and in your classroom or at home in your classroom. Whatever the situation is online in your classroom these days, just have confidence in yourself because, we are in this profession because we just have a heart for really inspiring and educating and helping our students be the best version of them that they can be. And, here at the Pink Paperclip, we just want to make sure that we inspire and just help every single teacher along their journey to be the best teacher they can be, because sometimes it can get a little bit exhausting and a bit challenging. Sometimes you can have big days. There's always more to do. So sometimes it's nice to know that there are just people there rooting for you on your team and just encouraging you, just saying that you are doing an amazing job. So if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, do that right now, just down below. And make sure that you head to our website, thepinkpaperclip.com. We've got lots of different things popping up all the time. We're growing, we're getting bigger, which is so exciting. So you guys can be there for the journey just like we want to be there for yours. But until next time, have a great rest of the day and we'll catch up soon. Bye.